Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And yeah, you just saw it. Spirit Halloween dropped a new teaser for Madison Scare Park for Friday the 13th. And that's what I predicted. I put out a community post yesterday calling that Spirit Halloween would indeed drop another teaser on Friday the 13th. And I predicted correctly. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. So if you saw the teaser, not slowed down, you probably just you probably just thought it was just a teaser teasing maybe some more of the subway or whatever, some more of the theme. But no, there are animatronic names hidden all throughout the teaser, and I'm here to show you each one of the names that I was able to find in the teaser. So, starting with this picture or this frame, we have Bullseye, which is the one you can see on the left, and Fire Demon. Now, both these names sound really cool. I have no idea what Bullseye could be. Uh, I know they're not going to make an animatronic based off of the Target mascot, that's for sure. So it can't be that. But Bullseye, that could probably be some sort of animatronic with a arrow through his head or something, or her head. I don't know. It could be. It's probably a man though. I'd say maybe a zombie with an arrow through his head and he's all bleeding out. Who knows? But that sounds really cool. And Fire Demon, you guys know me. I'm a big fan of the Demon animatronics. We got Hellspawn back in 2023. He was a great animatronic. So now we're getting another Demon animatronic, Fire Demon. That sounds really cool. I love the name. I love the sound of that name. So it could be some sort of like fiery type devil demon monster or something like that. So I'm really excited for Fire Demon personally. So yeah, let's move on to the next frame with the names. So the next frame we have here is nothing too surprising. It's a sewer grate with a mutant sewer rat. The words mutant sewer rat on it, which we knew because he got leaked earlier. We knew we're getting a mutant sewer rat animatronic, so nothing much to talk about here. But yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. So in this image here from the teaser, we can see Valak's name or Valak. I don't know how the hell to pronounce it. I never will know probably. But we already knew this was coming. She got leaked a couple weeks ago, and we haven't really seen her in full. We just saw kind of like the back of her. But yeah, we already knew we were getting a Valak or Valak animatronic, a nun animatronic this year for Spirit Halloween. So yeah, pretty cool that they teased her name. But yeah, nothing much to talk about here. Now here we have an animatronic name that is really getting me excited. We have Two-Faced Teddy. So this is a new name that we didn't know about until they dropped this teaser. And Two-Faced Teddy, that sounds promising. I know there's been many animatronics that Spirit Halloween has released in the past where the names sound really cool, but the animatronic ends up being absolute dog shit. But Two-Faced Teddy actually sounds like it's going to be some sort of a really cool animatronic. It's going to be probably a giant teddy bear, or maybe not giant. Who knows? I hope it's giant, with maybe like something kind of like Henry Hustle, where it has a second face, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Two-Faced Teddy, that sounds really cool. I'm excited to see this animatronic because if it ends up being really cool, this might end up being my favorite of the year. I'm not gonna. I don't know. There are a lot of cool names from this teaser that we got, but yeah, Two-Faced Teddy, that sounds really cool, and this is probably the one I'm most excited to see in full when the whole lineup is released, probably sometime later in June or early July. So yeah, Two-Faced Teddy. That sounds really cool. Now here we have another new animatronic name for this year. It's Monkey Business. Now, to be honest with you, this name sounds kind of goofy. It doesn't sound really scary or anything like that. It sounds kind of cheesy. But yeah, so I guess we are getting a new for 2025 monkey animatronic this year. Uh, do I think it'll end up being better than Monty? Maybe, because if you don't know, well, you probably know, Spirit seems to be aiming for more like zombie type animatronics this year. At least that's what I'm being told. So imagine if this is like a zombie monkey animatronic. That would be really cool, and that would end up being probably better than Monty. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but something tells me Monkey Business will end up being a lot cooler than the name. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to see this one in full. I think my prediction is it'll be some sort of a zombie monkey hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, it ends up being better than Monty. That's for sure. Now here we have another image that isn't really surprising. We already knew that, as you can see, Electrified Corpse is returning this year. We already saw the flash of him from the last teaser. So, uh, yeah, so I guess they just for some reason decided to include his name in this teaser. But yeah, nonetheless, pretty cool that Electrified Corpse will be returning this year. Now here's another new name, Crypt Countess. Crypt Countess, I believe that's how you say it. Uh, this is one that I'm not too excited for. I think it could. I think it could end up being something pretty cool, but it. I don't know. I'm not. I think it'll be some sort of like. I don't really know what to expect from this animatronic. The name is very vague. I don't know what the hell to expect. Uh, Probably some sort of zombie lady or something like. I don't even know. But the Crypt Countess name sounds kind of cool, but I'm just I'm not really having high hopes for this one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's the Crypt Countess. Still excited to see what she ends up being. Here we have another new name, Lantern Keeper. Now, this I pretty much know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be some sort of a gatekeeper type animatronic holding a lantern, obviously. Probably some sort of a hooded figure, I'm assuming. I hope it's not going to be another one of those. I hope it's not going to be a static prop like the Cremator. I hope it's way better than him. But yeah, my prediction is this will be some sort of a hooded figure holding a lantern that definitely lights up. I'm not really. This is another name that's not really getting me too excited, but I'm still interested to see what he'll end up looking like in full. Uh, it could end up looking. It could end up being a really cool animatronic. It could end up being one of the best of the year, but I don't think so. And I'm not getting too excited because the Lantern Keeper that just sounds kind of boring. So yeah. Now here we have a name that's really getting me excited. This is Headcase Harry. And if you don't know what a head case is, well, I'll tell you what it is. It's basically a mentally ill person that is honestly, quite frankly, dangerous to be around. Uh, Basically, a head case is like an insane person. So, what I'm thinking head case Harry might be is you're not going to believe it. I think he might actually be that zombie animatronic that we saw in the first Madison Scare Park teaser. You know, the one new old man type zombie type animatronic that we saw in the first Madison Scare Park teaser for Spirit Halloween. That's what I think Headcase Harry is going to be. Not 100% sure on that. Could be a completely different animatronic, but that's what I think it's going to be. But yeah, Headcase Harry. That sounds really cool. Uh, it'll be really cool to see some sort of an insane mentally ill type person animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Because yeah, but Headcase Harry, that sounds like it could end up being one of the best of the year. So that's a name I'm really looking forward to. Now here we have the new Terrifier animatronic for the year for Spirit Halloween 2025, and it is the Terrifier Art the Clown Santa Claus, and I'm not excited for this at all. Actually, uh, I liked the original Art the Clown from last year, except the audio kind of got annoying. But them doing a Santa Claus, like they could have just done this for Spirit Christmas. I feel like, I really hope this is either an inbox only or online only. I don't want to see Art the Clown dressed up as Santa Claus in my local Spirit Halloween. That'll just look so weird and out of place. I know a lot of people are excited for this, but I think it's just lame, to be honest, to have a Christmas themed version of Art the Clown in a Halloween store. Are you kidding me? So this is one that I'm not looking forward to at all, and I hope it's an inbox only or an online only because I do not want to see this as part of the display. So yeah, I mean that's what Spirit Halloween's for, making Halloween animatronics, not Christmas animatronics. Save your Christmas animatronics for Spirit Christmas. But yeah, that's what I think. Here we have another new name. This one is called Grave Dan. So yeah, I think it's pretty obvious this is going to be a new zombie animatronic for the year. And yeah, I'm a fan of Spirit Halloween going all out with the zombie animatronics. I am a big fan of that. I think the zombies will look really cool in the subway theme. And yeah, I think he's going to end up being pretty cool. Grave Dan. I mean, the name kind of sounds a little boring, but I think he'll end up being some I think he might end up being a really cool zombie animatronic. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Grave Dan ends up looking like. Um, yeah, pretty cool. And here we have Twisted Grandma. This is an animatronic that we've been hearing about a lot throughout the beginning and now of 2025. Spine Twisting Granny, I think, was the concept name for her, the prototype name for the animatronic, but I guess they changed it to Twisted Grandma. Uh, to be honest, I think Spine Twisting Granny sounds better. Twisted Grandma just sounds kind of odd. But this one I'm still very excited to see. I think it'll end up being it could end up being a really really creepy grandma animatronic, that maybe a zombie grandma animatronic that maybe like twists her head or spine, whatever, I don't know. But I am excited for this one, and yeah, it's pretty promising, I think. Let's move on to the next one. Now here we have the last name that I was able to find in the new teaser, and it's Trick or Treat Sam. So it looks like Sam will be returning for this year. I'm assuming as an online, or not online only, inbox only, probably, because they had him for ages back in like 2018, 2019, 2020. So he might, I guess he's returning, or maybe they'll be redesigning him somehow. Maybe he'll be some sort of a new Sam animatronic. I don't know, but I think it's going to be the original one just returning. I'm not excited for this, to be honest. I've seen enough of Sam. I've seen Sam way too many times at my local Spirit Halloween throughout these past few years, so I'm not excited for this return really. But he's decent. He's a decent licensed prop, and I'm sure some people are excited. I'm sure there's a lot of haunters that didn't get the chance to get him, and probably will be getting him this year. So yeah, I guess Sam will be returning this year. And yeah, that is my analysis of the new Spirit Halloween 2025 Madison Scare Park teaser, revealing some of the names for the new lineup. Of course, this isn't the whole lineup, but this is definitely most of it. And yeah, I think there are some pretty cool names that we have to look forward to, and maybe some more boring ones that hopefully will end up being really cool animatronics. So yeah, I'm excited for whatever Spirit Halloween will bring us next. Probably in late June, they'll actually show us some of the new lineup in full. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.